What is up, guys? Steve here with Scotch and Things. Hey, give you a little update, some ramblings, and just some, God, there's drama always, it seems like. I'm due for a new phone pretty soon. I figured out, when I use my camera as a flip it around, I've dropped it enough where my phone is kind of jacked up. So sorry for this little spot right here, guys. Some updates. Let's see. We are on the road. Just got back today. Kind of sucks. We had to take 5 days off last week while we were waiting for some parts to show up. And 5 days to take off in this time of the season, especially when we've been delayed. Almost every project this season really hurts. So we'll probably be gone 10 to 12 days. Try not to go more than that. We were gone, the longest we've ever been on the road was 16 days. That's hard. Just 16 days straight of 12 to 14 hours it's hard to be away from your family that long. It's just kind of wears on you. But when you gotta get stuff done, you gotta get stuff done. So we're back at it. We're down in Kansas. From here, we'll head back to Nebraska and then go back home for a couple days off, then back out. Some knife stuff. Let's see, some knife stuff. I sent the Fat Daddy out. I think you guys, if you watched that collection update video, that was for sale, and then I was going to trade it. And I really liked that knife, guys. I really like it. But I sent it off, and it's going to come back a little different. So first time really doing anything like that, so that'll be fun. Hope it turns out well. I'm not gonna tell you what I did. You'll see it when it comes in. I always bring knives on the road with me to play with in the hotel when I'm at night you get bored. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think I have anything new coming in. I got some videos that I haven't uploaded yet. Hell, I don't know when this will get uploaded. My internet is pretty crappy down here. So, what else? Oh, knife drama. I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to get into that. I just watch the videos because I think I find it entertaining. I'm sorry. It's just so silly. And we've talked about this before in the past. There's just drama, and it's like there's drama. And let's be honest, there's drama in everything, and this is drama. And I just kind of find it funny, and it goes along with anything in life. The use your shit crowd, or the and then the collector, like, no one can get along. It's like you're either one side or the other. You can't be both. You can't just the people on either side saying, I don't give a shit what you do with your knives. I'm just glad you have a knife, right? I'm just glad you have a knife. And then if you have one knife, that's fine, and that's all you have, or you're deeper into the hobby. Because let's be honest, it's a hobby. If you have more than one pocket knife, it's a hobby. All right, just like with anything else. Or if you have more than one knife, you're a collector, right? I have way more than one knife. I have way more than one gun. I have way more than one pickup truck. It's really silly. And you could say that, like, if you buy a pickup truck and you don't work construction, or you don't use that truck for hauling stuff, then you shouldn't have that pickup truck. It's so silly and stupid. And especially, I'll say, it was Metal Complex, because I think he was the one that kind of got attacked, or he made a video and kind of got attacked. And because he's got over 100,000 subs, I just think it's funny. And in the one video, it seems almost they were upset because they don't get free shit sent to them. Guess what? You get 100,000 subs, you'll get free shit sent to you. I don't do this for anything. Like, I'm in the knife community, but here's the knife community. I would say I'm probably on the fringe. I've got a bunch of you guys that I talk to through Instagram and Facebook Messenger, and Why? Because we share similar interests, right? Knives are a hobby. They're an interest. I like knives because the mechanical feeling of them. I like different actions. I like the fidget stuff. I like the slow roll stuff. I mean, I have found that I like most types of knives, you know, and you'll get an update video on this. This is my Sebenza 31 Tanto and Magna cut that I've been using on the job lately. I absolutely love it. When I get home, I'm gonna send Dave some Chris Reeves to check out. I think I'm gonna send him this Sebenza and probably the Insignia or the Inkosi, so he can see the differences between both knives. And he might need some. I mean, the edge is holding up pretty well, but I know he's a better sharpener than I am. So, you know, maybe he can sharpen it for me when he's got it. But no, I mean, the Magna cut's holding up pretty well. But there's the whole like Attacking Metal Complex. I mean, he started his channel way back whenever he started it as what it still is today. He gets knives in and he gets stuff from companies and he shows you his own stuff. I don't get, you know, I what you see on my channel is my own stuff unless I get a loaner in. No one sends me anything. And do I want? No, because that's not what I'm into. I'm almost like I'm not looking for companies to send me stuff unless it was someone like Medford or Chris Reeve. If they want to send me something, awesome. But I have no interest in getting Benchmade to send me stuff or getting. If I want it, I'll buy it. I don't want to get a bunch of stuff in that I have no interest in. That's not what this channel is about. And I think if you have a channel, you need to make it what you're into and don't worry about what other people are doing. That's what's silly about this. Like, this is YouTube. This is, I mean, and if you've made a YouTube channel to get rich, yeah, there's a lot of people that make money on it, but wrong. I mean, do it because it's fun. I do this just so I have an outlet, you know, because if I talk to my wife about this stuff, she'd go crazy. I enjoy guns and knives and stuff like that and watches, and that's what you guys get to see. I just find it funny that someone else is taking offense to what someone else is doing with their channel. So, and that's the drama right now. You guys can go search it out. I just think it's kind of hilarious and funny. So yeah, do I have knives that are, you know, more hardcore? Like, I don't give a shit what you do with your knife. I've got knives that have, like one of my Praetorians, like I've mentioned it, it's been in pocket a couple times, and I finally maybe thought about selling my T because I've just never used it. But this, for example, just got this last week, all right? And I said in that video, yeah, I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna carry it and use it. And this has been in pocket quite a bit since I got it. But don't get me wrong, this compared to this or this, it's a totally different knife, okay? This will never, even though I'm on the job site, this will never go outside of my pocket for work. What have I used this for so far? I cut open a package the other day with this, actually 2 packages. And one was a box and I cut the tape with it, and I cut an Amazon bag open for my daughter. So, and that's all this knife is ever gonna see. It's not gonna get pried with, it's not gonna get anything, all right? And I'm okay with that. And it could sit in a safe. If you bought one of these and it sat in a safe, I don't give 2 shits. But for me, like, this is just gonna cut tape and stuff. Whatever, you know, I've got this knife to do dumb shit with on the job site. And there's some Sebenzas that will do the same, but they'll never sue the job site. This one, you guys just saw this video. I've gotten this back in my life. And it's got horrible action. Listen. Sounds like a rusty screen door. And it's got a different type of edge. Like, I understand what this edge is now for this thing. And I used it yesterday working around the house, and knowing what it's good at cutting, yeah, I'm good with that now. So yeah, is this a paper cutter or a cardboard cutter? No. But is it good at cutting tape open and cutting duct tape? I cut a shit ton of duct tape with this thing yesterday. And knowing what this knife is good for, like knowing like, hey, this is my fancy go to church knife. This is a knife that I'll carry and it's gonna cut very few items. Like, it's gonna cut tape. And honestly, I'll probably cut some cardboard too with this thing, because this thing has got such a badass edge on it. It'll excel at that, but it's not gonna see, like, I'm not gonna be doing yard work using that knife. So I don't know, just kind of some silly drama going on. All my knives like get pocket time. They all cut stuff. There are just some that get used more, and that's just when you have this many knives. If I had one or two knives, yeah, I get the difference. But like when you've got a lot of knives, why not have knives for different purposes? Why not have knives like going to my dad's funeral party thing, where I knew I wasn't going to need a knife at all, but I always want to carry a knife, you know. Yeah, so just don't, and it goes like with anything in life, don't let other people tell you what you need to do with your shit. Look, this is my money. I bought these knives with my money. They weren't given to me, and I'm going to do what I want and use them how I feel the need to use them. But I'm not going to be stupid knowing what something like this cost and how it's made, that I know this isn't a hard user. You know, it's never going to be it's going to be an EDC knife, but it's not going to be something like this, you know. That's, I cut a Sharpie. I was sharpening a Sharpie. Hard use, baby, hard use. So just knowing, and yeah, I mean, do I pry with my work knives? Yeah. Do I pry with my knives at home? Depending on what knife it is and what I'm doing with it. But also, like, I know if I'm doing a kitchen remodel or something, I'm not going to be carrying this. Same thing, we're going to remodel our bathroom and bedroom this winter. Guess what? This isn't what I'm going to have in my pocket. You know, I'm going to have something that's more up to the task. But just like with, if it's your vehicles, or sorry, I'm getting really close, vehicles or knives or whatever it is, don't let other people tell you what you need to do with what you spent your money on. If you want to buy something and put it in the safe or put it in a drawer, hey man, you bought it, you paid for it, you can do what you want with it. So I just think it's just kind of silly drama, and I think maybe some of it's jealousy, I don't know. And I think that's just kind of human nature. So I don't know, you guys can comment down below and let me know what you think. You've seen my stuff. You've seen what gets hard used and what, you know, I've got a bunch of Strider SMFs. One's dedicated for work and the rest are EDC knives. And it's a knife I'll carry if I know I might need to do some heavier duty stuff. It's just, it is what it is. But I've also got some nicer Striders. You know, that stubby, I've only carried a couple times. I'm going to carry it some more, but I know that that's got a super delicate tip on there. So I know, even though it's a Strider, I know that it's going to be a package opener. It's not going to be a pry bar or anything like that. So no, you know, what the knife's intended purpose was, and I mentioned it, I think, in the other video, my other XL, delicate tip. I love that knife, man, but I knocked the tip of, it's got a delicate tip on there, and I knocked the tip off of it. This one's going to be abused a little bit more because it's kind of jacked up. But maybe that's just how this is. I don't know. I've tried a bunch of different oils on there and it hasn't really changed. So I'm just going to use the piss out of it. But I'm going to use it for what I know it's going to be good at cutting. So that's all I got, guys. There's 15 minutes of nonsense. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.